everyone. I'm in a different space today. This is actually not my desk. As you see, it's a stand-up desk with 3 monitors, computer, microphone. This is my husband's setup actually. And I only have a laptop, and I wanted to share with you a review on this new item. To me, it's new. It's the Quntis LED monitor light for PC. And I wanted to share with you today, and I needed to borrow his screens. So don't mind the mess, don't mind the makeup. Hopefully we can get through this and you can get a better understanding of what this product does and how good it could be for you at your home. Okay, so first, as you see the box, I'm gonna turn this around. Hopefully you can see this. It has anti-glare, no stroboscopic hazard. I believe that means that it's not going to be blinking, which is good for those that are prone to possibly getting having seizures. Healthy eye protection, adjustable color temperature, adjustable brightness, auto sensitivity, 50,000 plus hour lifespan. That's huge. I mean, if you use this like 8 hours a day, like most people do their computers, it could probably last you for like 8 years. And it's USB powered, which is great. I'll show you some other things here. Okay, depending on the thickness of your monitor or the type of monitor you have, some are curved, some are flat. This will adjust for you, which is great. And here's some other information. Let's get to opening it. I've literally not opened this yet. So we'll see how this goes. Whoop. So I shifted to the other side of the room so I can make sure I can see what you can see. Okay, so I'm opening the box, and in it is a manual, which is always good. Got to read the manual first. Okay. We have, looks like an Allen wrench and some spacers, which are great. We have, let me put this down. Okay, and here is our USB-C cable. It's a braided, nice long cable. Let's see. This is really, really long, so that's good if you need to plug it in from afar. Okay, let's see. Whew, okay. Well, this is longer than I am, so I know it's at least 6 feet tall, 6 feet in length. Okay, which is great. We also have, let's see what's in here. All right. This is our mounting clip and weighted. This gives it a weight to balance it so it's not, flip-flopping on you. It stays in place, okay? As you see, it extends. There's already a spacer in here. Okay, which can come out. Okay. There we go. Okay, so as you can you see that? There you go. You can see. Okay, so you can see if you have a wide monitor and you can even extend it, which is great with this spring, this would be perfect for you. Now, if you don't and you have a thinner monitor, you could just add, there we go. If you have a very narrow monitor, you can use the wider spacer, okay, and you still have some pull. And if you have a medium size, there's a thinner spacer in here that you can use. So that's great. I think it'll fit pretty much any monitor size you have, which is what you want. The more adjustable it is, the more accessible it is, depending on, if you're borrowing somebody else's, if you're using it among the family and everybody's got a different size, monitor, different computer, this is a great feature. And of course, we have, I can get it out, the actual light, okay? It's a nice black aluminum, okay? You'll see the touch buttons there, okay? Here you can see what they are. We have, and then on the back, you see the USB, where the USB cord goes in. You'll see a sensor up here, and I'll explain what that does in a minute. And of course here. So we're going to plug this in, and I'm going to show you the features. Okay, so I just moved a few things around here. Now, as I showed you before, this is our light, and this is our clip. So you're just going to basically, there's a hole, as you see, in the back of here, and that's where the USB can go. So we are going to just basically, there we go, clips right on, and as you see there, okay, so I'm going to simply, oh, actually, let me plug it in first. I already plugged this into the wall, and I'm going to plug it, the USB-C, right, oh, it already came on. Look at that, okay. And simply put it on there. I think I need to make this a little. As you see, it gives me light straight down here. It's not angled into the computer, and it's not angled into my face, which is great. I'm actually going to turn the light off. Turn the light. Yep, nope. There we go. So you can get a better idea. Now, what was it? Okay, so we got that. The blue light is on, which indicates that it is figuring out the light in the room, in the environment. Now, if it was brighter in here, this would dim. If it was darker in here, it'll get lighter. There's an on-off switch. So, let me see. Oh, sorry, hit the wrong thing. See? Off, on. It's just a simple touch. Okay? You can see the difference here. I'll put my hand here, off, on. Now over here, okay, that's this. I turned off the sensor, I turned it back on. Over here is the temperature. It could be warm, or it could be a cool light. It ranges from white to blue to orange, basically, depending on what you feel you need, especially if you're writing. You have to, it's up to your preference of the type of lighting you need. Now, what I love about this, it's very sleek, it's slim, and it's lightweight. Now, I don't know about you, but I travel a lot. I'm always in hotels, whether it's for sports for my kids or to visit family members. So this is great. This can go in your carry-on, in a backpack, in your suitcase, and you can travel with it. And which is great, especially when you're in a hotel and you're sharing it with somebody, you can't have the lights on in the room. So you're at your little desk, and this gives just enough light for you to see what you're doing without brightening the whole room and disturbing the others. Now there's also, you can override with this the brightness of this. So you can either use the auto, which is the sensor, or you can override it with the manual, which is great. Now, I didn't mention this. Now, the length of this is 40 centimeters, and that's good for big screens. Now, this would have been too big for my laptop. It was actually wider than my laptop. So for a bigger screen, this is great. I think this is the perfect size for this monitor. And it gives the right amount of light right where you need it, which is great. What I also love about this is that, like I said, it's thin and sleek and it can go anywhere, but it frees up space. You don't have to put a lamp that's going to cause a shadow and take up space on your workspace. Now, me personally, he's got a nice big desk. I know there's a lot of clutter on it, but downstairs where I work, it's a very tiny desk, and I can't afford to have a lamp there, any more stuff than I already, have. I have my keyboard and a little pad of paper for myself. That's pretty much all I can fit at my desk, and maybe a little drink. So this will free up, this won't be invading your space, which is great. Now, depending on where you put this, it could block your webcam. So you want to make sure it's a little over if you need your little camera on your monitor, or if you're not using it, then it really doesn't matter. What I love about this is it doesn't flicker, so you're not getting that, which would, kill your eyes. The whole point of this is to eliminate the strain on your eyes, especially when working at night or just long hours in general. So this will really do that for you. So let's just review here. We have the anti-flicker, which is great for just anybody in general. 1 for the strain. 2, if you had any sensitivity, for those that have epilepsy or some kind of seizure issue, or just, I have a friend that if something's flickering, it causes migraines. So that's good that you see. It hasn't flickered once. 2, auto sensitivity, which is great for those of us, let's say you have it bright in the room, the windows are open, it's a glorious day, and then all of a sudden a rain shower comes. It gets cloudy and dark. You don't have to stop what you're doing, go around adjusting lights, turning on all the, it just does it for you. The color temperature is great. Like I said, everybody's got their preference. Some people prefer the cool blues and bright whites. Others prefer warm colors, depending on the sensitivity of their eyes. Also, you have the manual option to adjust it at your, for your preference. And like I said, over 50,000 hours you get on this without having to change a battery or a bulb or anything like that. I think it's a great product, and I know my husband's going to be happy to have it, at his desk space. So once again, this is the Quntis LED monitor light for PC. If you look down in my description below, there's a link and a code for you. If you so choose to purchase it, I think it's a great addition to anyone's home office or for on the go. Hope to see you next week for some fun activities with Mimi. Bye-bye.